First Tee is a dynamic program that uses the incredible game of golf to equip kids with the necessary tools it takes to be successful both on and off the golf course.
The growth of our First Tee chapter is phenomenal. We work with hundreds of kids on a weekly basis. We're at several locations in our area, and we're also in the schools, and we touch the lives of 20,000 school children each and every year through our NSP program. We have corporate sponsors like the Wyndham Championship, Wyndham Worldwide, BB&T, Forsyth Country Club, and many others around our area.
So essentially the First Tee is a level-based education program that aims to equip kids with the necessary skills that it takes to be successful, not just on the golf course, but off the golf course as well. You know, we hope that after a kid finishes their time in the program, whether it's just for a few seasons or all the way through to completion, that they'll not only be much better golfers than when they started, but they'll be more capable of demonstrating core values and life skills. You know, things like confidence, responsibility, and integrity that are going to help them be successful past the program and on into their adult lives.
The First Tee is an after-school program that gets kids started into the game of golf and also introducing life skills. What a typical day looks like is we always have a warm-up, and the kids usually get there about 4:15. We start a warm-up around 4:20, 4:30, and from there they'll get really involved into maybe some physical aspects, just get warmed up, and then from there we go into some activities. And activities could consist of things of putting, driving range, going on the course and playing, all kinds of aspects of the game of golf. But what we do is we intertwine it with life skills. So for that day, we could be putting and learning about judgment and how judgment can be used outside the game of golf as well as inside the ropes of the game of golf.
First level of the program is going to be the player level. At player level, kids are coming in, they're learning how to just enjoy the game of golf, how to play, rules, etiquette, what we use to play it. And then at the same time, they're learning about our code of conduct and the First Tee's 9 core values. So it's really cool, it's very fun, engaging, activity-based type of environment. The second level of the program is PAR. At PAR, kids are continuously developing their golf skills. They're getting a little bit more advanced with those type of ideas. They're also starting to demonstrate, being shown how to demonstrate better interpersonal and self-management skills. So learning how to interact with other people, how to have a conversation, you know, ask open-ended questions, that kind of concept. At the birdie level, we begin to talk about the idea of setting goals, and not just why it's important to set them, but once you set them, how can you lay out practical and attainable steps to achieve each of the goals you're setting up. And again, their golf skills continue to advance, continue to grow and improve. The Eagle level is really cool. They're working side by side with their coaches. They're playing a lot of golf. They're getting, hopefully experiencing what it's like to play in tournaments and different activities like that. They're learning, right alongside, they're learning about why it's important to appreciate diversity in people and in cultures, why it's important to be able to effectively resolve a conflict, how to put together a go-to team for support. A lot of really cool, useful ideas for high school age kids. And then finally at the Eagle, or at the ACE level of the program, it's kind of the culmination of all these things that they've learned. They're going to begin to work on a series of projects with a coach or a mentor. That mentor is going to help them put a plan into action for how to enjoy golf for the rest of their lives, and then also how to give back to the community and plan for life beyond the First Tee.
Our 2 main seasons happen during the spring and the fall months. During these 8 to 10 week sessions, kids attend class after school 1 day per week at one of our numerous locations. During a class, trained coaches and volunteers use professionally designed lesson plans to deliver the First Tee life experience.
Here at our local chapter, there are many opportunities, but those opportunities are not just to learn the golf skills and the core value skills that will help young people for a lifetime. There are travel opportunities all over the country. For instance, recently we sent a child to play in a golf tournament, the First Tee Open in California at Pebble Beach. There are opportunities to learn from the very best in the business. Hank Haney Golf Academy that is quite close to our area. There are many other opportunities, leadership opportunities, and those are offered to all of our kids that show a real dedication to our program as well as an aptitude for golf.
For all our parents out there with high school age kids, we offer beginner classes specifically for teenage participants. This allows them to learn how to play the game of golf and how to integrate the First Tee message into their daily lives.
Go ahead and take a look at our website, www.thefirstteetriad.org. On the website, you're going to find all kinds of things. You'll be able to find a more detailed description of our program, an up-to-date calendar, a listing of all our Triad locations, and also some registration information that includes pricing and information about scholarships.
1, 2, 3, 5!